what would you think would be the benefits of a facility for people now who are self-isolating, or if they've been told to stay at home and can't go and interact with people and attend support groups?
Sorry, Ruben, I'm hearing something else in the background.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Cool. So what do you think would be the benefits of an online facility for people who stutter to communicate with each other through the web during this time of self-isolation?
No, that would be massive really good for people. Yeah, that would be massive for people. Just to have for people to get an opportunity to practice speaking. Mm-hmm. Well, when we go into self-isolation, now, like I'm doing at the moment, a lot of other people are doing, there's not a lot of opportunity to work on speaking, regardless of the technique or anything. Just practicing speaking, even if it is spontaneous fluency, just getting in the rhythm of speaking more, to have that taken away from you can set you back. And I think having a platform where people can just log in whenever they want, and chances are someone will be on that other end of the video chat, where two people that stutter can talk and share experiences or encouragement, or just have a chat, just to meet new people, just to ask them about themselves, just to find out what their name, where they come from, if they have family, what they do for a living, just to keep yourself practicing speaking through this time with a person that you might not have ever met before. It's not a direct comfort zone. It's not like talking to your wife or your girlfriend or your mum or your dad or your brother or your sister. It's a small win for that individual, getting on a video call and talking with someone else or a group of people, and just having that social interaction still, even though you are isolated in your own home. I just think it will be massive for people to continue on that role, rather than it coming to a halt and we result to writing in a Facebook group too much without actually practicing speaking in live situations. Because as we know, as stutterers, we can record ourselves, we can record a video on our phone, post it to a Facebook group, excuse me. But we know that speaking experience for us weren't as much of a challenge as if it's live, like we are now.
Yeah, like a conversation.
I don't know about a lot of people. Yeah. Because with me, when I'm speaking and practicing speaking, the initial sentence is not usually the issue. It's once the conversation begins to build, that's when I find myself having to work on it and focus more and concentrate. And that's when I begin to enjoy it, because that's when I'm learning, that's when I'm practicing, that's when I'm beginning to implement things or work on different things. But even if you're not working on anything, the next level of the conversation is always the challenge, and to get through that, that's a small win.
Yeah, that's wicked. It's really good. Just to add, I sometimes feel that if I haven't kind of spoken to anyone in that day, or speaking to people like just for a short while, I do feel a difference in my speech. Even though my top level can be good and consistent as well, I still feel a drop purely because I'm speaking to less people. And yeah. in the end, it's a bit like when we're talking about the footballers. They might be expected to come back and play 2-3 games a week straight away for a month, and they're getting you off the boil because they've just been messing about at home with toilet paper, kicking that about instead of kicking ball around.
Yeah.
So
because they're not match fit.
Yeah, and I definitely think that the kind of a facility for people who start to connect with people now a bit more easily via video call would be really, really beneficial. And Start Holding Back is looking to provide that during this self-isolation period. And I really, really would encourage everyone to join, because there will be some benefit to it. And I do guarantee that you're going to have times in your day when you aren't doing anything, you aren't speaking to anyone, you run out of videos to watch on YouTube, you run out of memes to watch, and literally you just need to click on a link.
You've seen everything on Netflix.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to watch on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking about Netflix, actually, that they are they're going to slow down their servers or something, because too many people are on their network now at the same time, and it's screwing up their servers. So they're going to have problems. So that's even more reason why I should connect with the Stop Holding Back video chat facility. And I guess challenge yourself in this challenging time, because it's a bit rubbish, but it's an opportunity as well to build up a different set of skills that maybe will be more important in the future. And speaking through video conferencing, or if you are in a web-based meeting at work, and in the past I've even had interviews over Skype. They're completely different to when you're in a room with someone. So building these types of skills, if you can do that now, then actually gaining from something that has been forced upon you. So let's make it happen, Chris. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, and I think it's important to outline and make it very clear that this is not an opportunity for anyone to drum whatever technique they're working on down at other people's throats.
Nah.
This is not an opportunity for them to full stat on other people. It's just an opportunity for people to practice speaking, regardless of however they want to speak. Everyone's entitled to speak however they want to speak. It's just a platform for people to jump on and have a conversation with another person that has a stutter, whoever they may be, whatever they're working on. That's all the aim of it is. That's all they aim to achieve.
That's actually one thing that really, really annoys me, because it's so easy to get on the high horse and just talk about some technique, or tell people to stop technique, or just say all these things. And when I see this happening, I check back to actually see if they've actually asked that person questions about who they are, or what's happening. And because first of all, you need to understand the person before you can actually assist them. But people are too fixed on pushing their own agenda forward. And I guess whether it's pro technique or anti technique, first understand what the person wants to speak for, which situation they're struggling in, and what their intentions and their motivations are first. And then you can actually help. And if you really want to help, if someone really wants to improve their communication skills to get a job, then telling them to stay away from certain programs when they could help them, that's not going to help them. Or in the other sense, if they've experienced these programs already but it didn't help them, then pushing different programs onto them, that's not going to help them either. So first you understand the person, but hopefully this doesn't work out like that, and we'll just get a healthy community of people just having a chat and trying to, I guess, brighten each other's lives in this in this testing period.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see, like you said, it's very easy for people to start saying, no, you should do this, you should try this, you should do that, you should try this. But I just find it very difficult when you've literally met someone for the first time and you're telling them about a technique that it's taken you 6 months to master, and you're asking them to do it in 2 minutes when you first met them. It's just like, no, that's definitely not the right way to go about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this isn't about that. It's just about allowing people the opportunity to just have a chat with other people. Everyone's probably going to be at home, sitting there. Okay, they might be working from home. Are they working from home at that time? The time difference might mean that one person's off work now and the other person's at work but hasn't really got that much more work to do, so they can jump on. So yeah, it's just an opportunity for people to get on and have a chat. So yeah, we're looking to implement this pretty much ASAP. We've got AO working on it behind the scenes, getting the tech side of that sorted.
I hope he's working on it, but
yeah, I hope so. So yeah.
Well, this conversation will be pointless.
Nah, he's
joke aside. Yeah, he's the guy. All right, Chris, I'm gonna end the recording now. But it's been good seeing your face, man. It's been good seeing your face. It's when you first told me that you were showing symptoms of flu and stuff, and I was thinking worse, that I had a vision of you in bed with an IV drip next to you, beard growing out.
Bed.
Beard
you know
growing
what?
out.
That's mad that you're saying that, because today I actually had a shave. I had a shave, so my beard was growing out. I was in bed, but no IV drip.
You should have kept it. You shouldn't have filmed your hair as well. Like, come on, who's gonna take you seriously? We're waiting to get self-tested. It's all good. All right, thanks for your time, Chris, man. It's been good.
Nice one, bro. Good to see you, Ruben.
Cool.
Nice one, man.
Take it easy, bro. Bye.
Cool, man.